Hi and hello there, I'm Smugman87. Now, I was gone for a little bit just because I forgot I had this channel, but let's just get back to the part 2 of this. So, this is the 5-shooter car. I call it that because it was made for me and 5 of my friends. Now, 2 of them moved away from the school, since, I'm a school kid, and, so it's basically be a 3-shooter car, but I still have 5 friends, so it can still work. You know? About to go to high school. Yeah, so that's the 5-shooter car. I don't know why I was so gloomy right then, but let's go for Operation Movie Theater. We gotta get a cinematic shot. Alright, alright, wait for the door, wait for it to load, and yeah, this is Operation Movie Theater. Over here, we got like the concession stand. We have Skittles, which I was too lazy to build more of. And by the way, this is an old build. Then some of them are like in here are like mix matched up because sometimes I just take an old build I had and make a new one changing it. But back to the concession stand, we have the mini movie cakes. Tower of Cakes. Took me a while to actually get that. Then we have the cotton candy. I don't actually think I've heard of a movie theater that sold cotton candy. And and we got the popcorn. And now I wonder if any of you can guess what's upstairs. Let's put in the angel jetpack to move around quicker. Wonder if this candy makes me faster. No, it just makes me jump higher. I think it's this one. Gotta move around quick. Gotta go fast. Alright, there we go. So if we look up here, there are buttons, and I forgot to say, but there's a camera in the corner down there that lets us see around here. So there's like down here, you can see the concession stand. If there's a robbery, I will be hiding in here. And then we have the button. Then we have this button. We can, see the movie theater. Again, if there's a robbery, I'm just gonna watch from here. If you notice over there, there's a camera. Or a projector, I mean. I don't know why I sound so monotone. Maybe because I'm sick. I think. Right, so that was the movie theater. And I think we gotta do some. Since the movie theater was gonna be cinematic, I think we should do something cinematic again. Watch this. Ta-da! Alright, this is the Skydome 2.0. If you watched the last video, you know I talked about how there was a 2.0 for the Skydome. You know why I decided to make a 2.0? You know what they say. If you get it better, then better it is. Alright, so I made a lot of additions to this before, but I don't work on it that much. So we got a PS5, because I built this around the time when the PS5 came out. And Nintendo Switch, this is before the Nintendo Switch 2 even existed. I had to shorten the TV because I had to use that for this and for the computer. Kind of looks like my setup. Because, yeah, I got a new computer for my birthday. And we got a nice little telephone, control panel. I was hoping to do something with it, but I never actually did. If we go up here, you'll find a weapons rack similar to the old Skydome, or the 1.0. Then a whole like meeting room with cakes gone. And then if you go up here, be careful. It's very easy to fall. You have like a bank like a bunch of supplies and nice little like umbrella roofs. And then there's the water slide. You can imagine what happens on a water slide, but you wouldn't want to go down this if you were in my situation. But might as well plunge into the Scrappy. Yeah, that would probably kill me if this was real life, but still, who cares? Yeah, so we got a pool down here. Nice little floaty. And I think there's a diving board up here, so if we go up, then we just get cannonball! Yeah, it did. And there was like an elevator, but it doesn't really work unless I unanchor it, and I'm too lazy to try and unanchor it. And the final addition to this is the bar. I built this. It is very cool. But of course I built this, but it's very cool. Kind of built this as an addition to show off to my friends. If you see some drunk guy spilled his beer, there's a dance floor, which is also why half of the neon is gone. Let me show you. I literally put myself into negative neon. Oh, I bought more neon. I remember it used to be in the negatives. That's nice. Alright, now let's get to the tiny truck. Now, I like the tiny truck because of the fact, well, it's a tiny truck, and this was, like, the most detailed build I've ever made. Because you see the little, like, grooves here. And there are multiple seats hidden around. There's a seat on here. If you go in here, there's a seat there. There are a bunch of seats, and then you got the driver's seat also, which is very difficult to get into. There we go. If I just unanchor this, then we're off. Wait, it's my jetpack. I was wondering why something was sticking out. Oh, God, ow! Oh, God! Now. So you can imagine I have fun. So let's pop into the next one. Oh man, I deleted everything. Now I'm missing my jetpack. If you notice in the corner, you could see like all the blocks like disappearing from me. But I call this bad boy the makeshift. The makeshift is just a giant pirate ship. If I could show you, I would, but I have a whole pirate outfit, but I'm too lazy to go get that, but, you know what, I might as well. Watch me. Oops. Watch me. Ahoy, mateys. Alas, it is me, Captain Bones. Yeah, I made this when I was like 10 or 9. This is my pirate costume. So I think I'm going to speak in a pirate accent for the rest of this. Alright, so we have the lower decks. This is where we keep all the gold, but we have none. And our weapons, but we have a low stock. Because we spent most of that gold on the cannons up here. This is my office. This is how I sacrifice people to the plank. The cannons take up all the plank space. And then we have where I drive this baby. I don't know why I said this baby. Well, whatever. This is how I steer it. And this is the flags. Well, enough of Captain Bones. See you never. Well, I think that was enough of the pirate accent. You know, this clip is probably going to be really choppy because of this. We're kind of in the newer age right now. A lot of these saves are taken over by this. Things like this, like the makeshift base. Or not the makeshift, I mean the mobile base. Or, what I like to call it, the drone. You know why? I wonder. Because I based it off of a drone. No, it is a little bit crappy, but who gives a hoot? Ah, crap, that was a gun. Okay, I put up the defenses, but I don't think they activate. Yeah, they don't activate till I like touch them, or until I unanchor this. So let's take it for a spin. This is probably gonna go horribly wrong. Oh no, this is actually going pretty good. I don't really want to go out that far, so we're just gonna go hit the tailspin. It's not a tailspin. This is. I like have no idea where I'm going. Crap, this isn't even my base. You know what they say? Plunge into the scrappy! Ow, 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 ow. I feel like a cornball right now, you know? Oh, I do not notice that fraud thing on my pants. I don't know when I bought these, well, not on the pants, but on my shirt. When I bought it, I think that's just the owner's name. I don't know why they would call themselves a fraud or whatever. Called this the cipher. Okay, back to what I was saying. I call this the cipher, and I think you'll be able to notice why when I tell you the reason, and by just the look of it. Yellowish triangle. I wonder who, with some black elements on it. I wonder who I'm kind of referencing here. Alright, so this is the cipher. It's not even fully loaded, but still. It jumps around here. Here you kind of got a parkour. And then there's like a driving feature, a flying feature. And then you got like a table which if you look at it, it looks like the map in Build-A-Boat. You have all the weapons and jets. Oh my god, me wearing the jet put me into negative. I just realized that. Because I'm supposed to only have 6, but I'm wearing one. It's actually really cool. So, the sword's here, like that. There's even some cannons up here. If I were to pull the lever, then what would happen is I get sent up to attack. Yeah, I actually really like building this one, even though it's newer. And I think there's some stuff up here. You know, this video is going to be 13 minutes. That's a very long time. Alright, yeah, there's a cannon up here, so you can, like, send up some guy on a cannon. That would be devastating. But that's most of the cipher. Alright, let's get through this quicker. We have a mini tank, which is basically just a mini tank, and I'm too lazy to explain it, because you gotta eat the candy. Then there's the mini jet and my airport. Just wait for it. I know, it's epic. And if you can't notice, I'm sick. Or maybe it's just me. And if my voice sounds different, either I'm sick or it's just because I'm older. Did I say that a while ago? I don't remember. I called this airport blue. Because, I don't know, blue just sounded cool. You got like a Tim Hortons over here. Here is like my nicest bench. And you got some computers over here to like get you to your destination. Then there's some guy who watch it. who watches like everything, keeps an eye. He keeps an eye on like the airplane, the entire like place. You know, you gotta keep the place in check. Just gotta flip that switch, put it back. I don't know why they have a gaming setup though. I don't know why they would. But who cares? They're allowed to have whatever. Yeah, there are 2 benches in here. I'm very proud of that. Got 2 cannons over there and make sure nobody gets into the base unauthorized. And then you got like the airport, the hangar, so you know they can stay in there. I was very proud of this when I built it, the cell tower. Alright, to get direct airplanes. Alright, now. Oh wait, I skipped this one on accident. I actually like this one also. This is my Thomas the Tank Engine one. I saw a meme with Thomas the Tank Engine in it, and I just felt like building him that day. If you can notice, there are wheels here to actually move him. Because normally I use like the motor, like the boat motor. But this time we use wheels, which is also why he's floating. But still, he's Thomas in the flesh, and it's basically asymmetrical. I think. Wait, no, not asymmetrical. Oh my God, no! Not asymmetrical, but symmetrical. Alright, since we already did the mini jet and airport, and then we accidentally skipped over Thomas, we can just move straight onto the mini boat. This is the mini boat. If you notice, this is because I was trying to build a house, like a mini house, but I got too lazy. And I'm not pulling out Pirate Me because I don't wanna. I don't like him. We can walk through here, just where I keep all the gold, the cake. Also, this was the inspiration for the makeshift. Let's take off the jet. Oh God, what did I delete? Let's just take off the jetpack for now. I think I accidentally deleted something, but who gives a hoot? I've saved this before, so yeah, you see, it's built to like mini scale. Cause I built this wall completely mini, so it'd actually be like really tiny. And I built this with motor, and you still have the nice, seat and the steering. I had to build everything from scratch instead of taking like stuff. Now we're near the end. Wonder if I'll get this video. We have my fly. What did I call this? The space hover. Cause I saw in like I think that one like clone something, whatever it's called, like Clone Tycoon 2. Yeah, that. And it just basically just whatever I thought it was, and it flies around. But we ain't got time. Cause it's time for the best thing ever. And this time we're gonna need a cinematic entrance. Again. Because we have a host. And that hostess is the hostess with the mostest. He's the hostess with the mostest, like I just said. But the Roaring Knight hates him. Cut off his arms. It's the one, the only, Mr. Tanner. Hope Deltarune fans are watching this. This is going to be really awkward if they aren't, But Tanner is a perfect fit for this because he is a game show host in the game, if you don't know Deltarune. I built this so I can force my friends to answer questions, and one of my friends, Jocelyn from that one Minecraft video, really enjoys it. Also, want to know a fun fact? If you look from here, they're discolored. That's because I used... If it looks discolored, that's because I use... Where is it? Come on. this block, but then I ran out of it, so then I just used some plastic to copy it, so then I could have the full row. Lights, camera, action, folks. We even got the dolls here. I wonder what I was building in here. I didn't name. Oh, yes, my giant rocket. No. Oh, God, this. You know, when I said giant rocket, I didn't mean anything weird. Never mind about that, but whatever. It does kind of look weird. But who cares? Because it's a rocket that has jets, and I don't want to go in there. The last time I tested it, it almost killed me. Well, it's time for me to go. AKA Tana. And I think it's time for me to go myself. Bye bye, folks. Smugman87 out.